Good day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing present time expressions. Together, let's make learning English fun and easy. Present tense habitual activities are frequently signaled by time expressions. Some of the time expressions used in simple present tense include every day, once a week, always, and others. These time expressions add details about the particular period when the actions take place. He prays for his family every night. They pray together every night. Mrs. Cruzat watches weather forecasts every morning. Mrs. and Mr. Cruzat watches. Let's do this. Identify the present time expressions used in the sentences below. Alex often draws his dream house. The answer is often. Nina and Lino joins this contest every year. The answer is every year. My throat sometimes hurts whenever I drink cold beverages. The answer is sometimes. We write compositions in English once a month. The answer is once a month. Mr. and Mrs. De Castro watch the stars every night. The answer is every night. Present time expressions. You have learned in the previous lesson that simple present tense of a verb expresses condition or an action that occurs regularly or repeatedly, expresses a general proof or fact, and portrays an action or condition that exists only now. The use of present time expressions like daily, usually, and twice a month makes clear and certain expressions of actions that take place in the present. The use of every and its synonyms. Some present time expressions: every day, daily, every morning, every afternoon, every Monday, every month or monthly, every week or weekly, every year annually or yearly. Examples: Mia checks her modules every day or daily. Adverbs of frequency, which state how often actions takes place. Some present time expressions: always, often, sometimes, seldom, frequently, usually, generally, regularly, habitually, repeatedly. These adverbs usually go before the verbs. Examples: Laila always has salad for dinner. Days of the week, with S for repeated actions. On Sundays, on Mondays, on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, on Thursday, on Fridays, on Saturdays. Examples: I play basketball on Saturdays. Times of the day. Some present time expressions: in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, at noon, at midnight, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Example: the bus arrives at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Others, some present time expressions. Once a week, twice a week, twice a month, 4 times a year, all the time. Example, I visit Quezon Province at least once a year. Note that some time expressions are adverbs of frequency, time expressions made up of one word, including the adverbs of frequency such as always, often, sometimes, seldom, and never are usually placed before the verb. Example, I always bring my book with me. Roger often visits his grandparents. Time expressions made up of two or more words are placed either at the beginning or at the end of a sentence, and usually at the end of questions. Examples, at 10 o'clock in the evening, all lights are switched off. Bianca attends her dance lesson every Thursday. Do you visit your grandparents at least once a month? Let's do this. Identify the present time expressions in the sentences below. Ulysses usually cleans the kitchen. The answer is usually. Her mother works hard every day. The answer is every day. Tina attends her piano lesson once a week. The answer is once a week. Audrey reads stories every afternoon. The answer is every afternoon. Don Doddy visits his farm every month. The answer is every month. Let's do this. Rewrite the sentences below by placing the present time expressions inside the parentheses in their proper positions. The students attend their classes every day. Every day, the students attend their classes. In the morning, the security guard opens the main gate. Every other day, Sheila sweeps the yard. The janitor cleans the hallway every morning. My parents visit my advisor on Fridays. Let's do this. Put a check if the underlined present time expression is correct. Place in each statement an X if it is not. Fiona chooses me always as her partner. The answer is X. Fiona always chooses me as her partner. He never forgets my birthday. This is check. You work sometimes excellently. This is X. The correct answer is you sometimes work excellently. Yes, O Club members meet every Thursday. This is check. Does Leia attend in school meetings every quarter? This is Check. Let's do this. Rewrite the sentences below by inserting the given present time expressions inside the parentheses. Angelo buys fruits. Angelo often buys fruits. I usually go to Lokban, Quezon to visit my relatives there. We play volleyball on Saturdays. Do you mind working on weekends? Do you sometimes speak to your neighbors? Let's do this. Write sentences in simple present tense telling the functions of each community helper listed below. Use appropriate time expressions. The nurse always attends to their patients. The doctor works in the hospital every day. The teacher reports to the school every Wednesday. In the evening, the police officer visits our place. The farmer is regularly checking their planted crops. Children like you must be actively engaged in caring for Mother's nature. Show your being makakalikasan by composing clear and coherent sentences using the given verbs and present time expressions below. Do you only drink water once a day? We often clean our house. I frequently join the competition. We always segregate our garbage. We support the Plant a Tree program at least twice a year. Thank you for watching. Till our next English lesson. Goodbye.